I want us to now turn and have a look at the galaxy. What is surrounding Earth? Now, this can be overwhelming, so we're going to keep it PG rated. And we're only going to go as far as we feel comfortable. And your team knows how comfortable you are. That's why I'm saying this. They know where we're going to go. I just want you to look out into space, and I want you to ask the question, how far out does this go? We're also going to be having a look at the Earth. We're going to have a look at the moon, and we're going to have a look at our galaxy. Are we ready to rumble? Well, let's see what we find. Okay, let's start having a look at the moon. Let's have a look at the moon. Then we're going to turn and we're going to have a look at Earth. And then we're going to branch out and have a look at the galaxy. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's relax our vision. Now I want you to move towards the moon as if you're up right in front of it. I'm seeing a lot of craters. A lot of craters. A lot. That moon has been pummeled hardcore. Like big time. Swirling white light. And it feels like it's emanating female energy. You know, I've never checked on that. If the moon is presenting male or female. To me, it feels more female. Glowing craters, hills, and valleys with remote viewing. And I want you to sit in the stillness, and then I want you to tell me what you hear. What does space sound like? So you're hearing humming frequencies like the planets. It's like a whir. So you would think, okay, well, what does space sound like? Now you have a little taste of what space sounds like. What's the overall feel when you're right in front of the moon? Do you feel relaxed, at peace? Do you feel like you need to be looking around? Do you feel a little bit on edge? How are you feeling in your vessel? So you're feeling a lot of love. You feel like you're not alone. I just feel a lot of peace. I feel on edge, but not in a bad way, more that the energies are changing or fluctuating. It feels to me like, even from a year ago when I practiced this, it feels to me like there's a lot more light frequency here than there was when I practiced this a year ago. That's what I'm picking up on. It feels more comfortable, it feels more high vibrational, and I'm even seeing more white light than I did a year ago. Isn't that wild? I want you guys to just turn your gaze and attention and let's go and have a look at Earth. Are we alone here on Earth, or are there any others surrounding Earth? And what's the overall feeling in your body when you're viewing Earth? Turbulent? Yeah, you guys are probably picking up on Earth's frequency of what's happening on Earth. Dense and heavy energy. I remember getting it was like a QHHT session, and I get in the spaceship and I'm heading to Earth, and I had just been at the Pleiadian planet where I had incarnated several hundreds of times. And it was like pure bliss with the Pleiadians. And then I'm heading to Earth and I'm like, every part of my being sunk. And I was like, no, I don't want to go. I didn't even want to get off the spaceship when it landed. I was like, no, I don't want to go there. It's just a different frequency. Okay. Earth is at a stage where it's starting to shift and lift. But as the angels often remind me, it's just the tip of the iceberg, Kristin. Anxiousness, problems. You feel like Earth is separated out from the rest of the galaxy. Like Earth needs to be in its own bubble. It's like we are being watched through a telescope. Yeah, 100% we are. 100%. Perhaps a meaning of what others observing Earth are doing. Yes, sometimes when you go to look at something, okay, you can view whatever you're looking at in a like or similar way as to how others are viewing Earth. It's like when I call in Jesus, next thing you know, I'm seeing out of Jesus' eyes as he's searching a house for a earthbound spirit who's lost. But I can see where he's looking, and I could see where the soul was, and I could see what was happening. It's kind of like you can just tap into this energy and frequency because we are really all one, right? And Jesus is saying, hey, come along with me and have a look through the house with me. So then I have the answers as to what just happened when I had a disembodied voice yelling at me on the left side of my head. Now, I didn't panic. I just put my stuff down and I went out onto the front lawn and I called in backup. Call in backup. You don't like it. So tell them you don't like it. You never have. And I'm sure there are millions, if not billions, of people on Earth that would agree with you. However, that doesn't mean that we just throw in the towel and walk away, does it? No, we create our own high vibrational experience in our own reality as we are the manifestors of our experience, right? That's how everybody else is operating. That's not how we are operating. Isn't that cool? Okay, when you look around Earth, are we totally alone or do you see anybody there? I'll tell you this, a year ago, Earth was heavier. It felt a lot heavier than it does now. Earth herself is more high vibrational. Now, the inhabitants upon Earth's back right now might have a different opinion, but I also see a lot more light frequency around Earth. And it feels like almost like a pick-me-up. Like there's energy here helping us lift and raise in frequency. And who is surrounding Earth? You see the galactics? Yep. I see spaceships. Oh, isn't that beautiful, Monique? I've never heard anyone say that, but that is very much, everyone does want us to shift and move, and we will. And we will. So everyone is here supporting us, and there are other galactics from other regions that are here helping and supporting us. Angelics, I see also archangels. That's what I'm seeing surrounding Earth, which is kind of matching with what Eric, who I channeled just recently, had told me, in that he is here helping us on Earth and working alongside of different archangels. So that's kind of interesting that that's what I'm seeing. I've also been told that there will be different archangels coming here to assist Earth other than what we are aware or know of. I've been told that for about 5 years. You are getting the Pleiadians straight away. Yep. The Pleiadians have a strong hand here on Earth, don't they? We are being observed and guided. Galactic beings, angels, I see and feel all of them. I want us to now turn and have a look at the galaxy. What is surrounding Earth? Now, this can be overwhelming, so we're going to keep it PG rated. And we're only going to go as far as we feel comfortable. And your team knows how comfortable you are. That's why I'm saying this. They know where we're going to go. I just want you to look out into space, and I want you to ask the question, how far out does this go? Does it only go so far, or does it just keep on going and going and going? It's actually quite pretty. I find it quite beautiful. Keeps going and going and going. Infinite. It just keeps going above and beyond. Now, this galaxy that we're in, is this like the only one, or how many others are there out there? Yeah, it is. It's hard to comprehend. If we really wanted to search, it's like, it's overwhelming. You see, some people will have experiences with ETs, and they'll tell their story, and then there'll be the believers, and then there'll be the ones that are like, oh, that's just, maybe they were taking acid or on drugs, that's not real, right? So it's all based on your perspective as to what you want to see or what you want to believe. I remember working with this lady. She worked at a bakery with me, and I said, do you not believe, like, do you really think that we're the only ones out there? And she goes, yeah, I do. Yeah, we're the only ones. There's nothing else out there. And I remember just kind of like, okay, okay. And even when she was kind of trying to tell it to me near the end, it's almost like she really couldn't put much more punch into what she was saying. Like, it was almost like she was telling me what her belief systems were, but while she was saying it, it didn't really make sense. So if you want to check out all the courses and classes coming up, you just go to KristinDaviesMedium.com, you click on book now, and you'll see all of them listed, because there's several there that you may not have known are available, okay? Woohoo! Okay, you guys, love ya. I'll see you online in the many days ahead. Bye!